Maturity processes are the tree, okay? And there's three branches. And then attachments are the root. And the simplified understanding of parenting that Neufeld teaches is your job is the roots. Your job as a parent is the gardener. Your job is not a sculptor, bending and shaping the branches of our children. Our job is like a gardener. Enable the deep roots of attachment to deepen, that they can feel more and more safe over time with the different social emotional ways of connecting to another human being. But the maturity processes are, just very quickly, because I promised, emergent energy. A child learns to, children are born this way, guys. It's just, unfortunately, it gets driven out of them sometimes, that I want to learn, I want to explore, I want to play. I remember before I was a dad, I would buy really expensive, well-rated 20 award toys for my nephews. And what would they play with? The box. Right? Because it wasn't just a box, it was a spaceship. It was a tree house, right? But that's emergent energy, and kids are born with it. They need it to be good learners. They need it to not get bored with themselves. They need it to be imaginative. My good friend Kim John Payne, his daughters would come to him, wrote Simplicity Parenting and so many great books. And I've met his daughters. They're wonderful, but they would say, "Dad, we're bored." And he'd go, "Oh my." And that's it. And they'd get mad at him, but then they'd figure out something to do, right? Integrative energy. Kids don't have that until they're 5, 6, 7 years old. Jean Piaget talks about it, Rudolf Steiner, that up until 5, 6, 7 years old, they don't have a prefrontal cortex. They can't mix things. Okay. And so important to so many topics. But once that's there, when they're 5, 6, 7, they also need some help supporting that. On the one hand, this, on the one hand, that. It's a big part of maturity we want to see kids have. Does that make enough sense, that one?
Yeah.
And then adaptive energy. And adaptive energy is we all get full of frustration and we need to release it. And the most common way people release it is they fight it, they go through those stages of grief, whether it's a little thing or a big thing, and then they cry and they accept it and they release it. And then how do you feel?
Amazing.
Amazing, clear. You come up with new ideas.
Yeah.
It's one of my great concerns that kids aren't building that muscle.
Yeah.
And that muscle is developed by someone they're attached to, again, the master key, who, when they notice they're getting frustrated, says no, holds the no, but is compassionate about it.